Greetings. The source of all supply is spiritual. Therefore, if you live your life on this planet and you do not know that you are a spirit having a human experience, you'll never know the source of our supply comes from you because it is within you. In short, you would know that you are the cause of everything that's happening in your life. And you would see the effects and blame the effects and not knowing that you are the cause. But you see, when you understand that your real identity is your divinity and you realize that the source of our supply is a spiritual source, then you would realize that the secret of creation lies within you. The power to create is within you. The power to form and shape and mold is within you. So everything that you're searching for in life is within you. It's no other place. Some people look to politicians and politics. Some people look to church for answers. But all the answers of life is within yourself. Because it is your mind that is crafting your life. You see, thoughts become things. And we become what we think about most of the time. So what is your mindset? What your mindset is like? Check your mindset. And you would realize if you do not check yourself, you can end up and wreck yourself. So my brother, my sisters, if the source of our supply is spiritual and we are all spirit having a human experience, it means we all have the source of our supply. So why some people are not supplying the things that they need to get in life? Well, it is because of a limiting mindset. And this limiting mindset actually comes from your belief system. Now, I've been looking for the cause of what have been affecting me in life, because I grew up in poverty and I inherit certain things from my parents and my parents' parents. And so I was always observant and I always had a bunch of questions and I wanted answers in life. So I remember quite vividly, with tears in my eyes, with me beating my chest and asking myself, who am I? Who am I? And I asked myself, and who is God? And so all in life, I set out to know who am I and who is God for myself. I didn't want anyone to basically tell me. I wanted to know for myself. So what I did is that I look at our society and I see everyone was a part of secular Christianity and the belief system and everything. So I say, okay, if this is the channel to find God and myself, I'm going to take that channel. And I take that channel and I was so genuine that I outgrew Christianity, because I came into certain experience that awake me to a higher level, that take me beyond humanity into my divinity. And that is why it's very, 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 very important for you to understand the source of our supplies, that it is spiritual. You see, when I speak about spirit, I'm speaking about energy. You see, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transmuted. And so, you being a mass of energy, you can transmute your energy into the equivalent of money. You can transmute your energy into the equivalent of whatsoever you desire in this world. Look at all science and all technology, and you will understand where I'm coming from. Check out the mindset of all the great inventors in this world who have become great men and women. Where did they get the idea from to invent and came up with things that was never done before? You see, they would have discovered within themselves that there was a treasure, but most people was waiting until they die to find that treasure. So they think heaven is a place in the sky, not knowing it's a place of joy, peace, and happiness. And you can have peace, joy, and happiness in your life until you know what is your purpose, what is your calling, why you're here on this planet. Most people think that they're here on this planet to be a slave. So they need a master. They need a savior. They need a redeemer. But I'm saying the saving power is within you. The redeeming power is within you. Only you can emancipate yourself from every form of slavery, because every form of slavery takes place inwardly. So you have to emancipate yourself from every form of mental slavery. And the biggest form of mental slavery comes through secular Christianity. For those who are raised in secular Christianity and to believe that the Bible is literal and secular history. And then the school system that teach you what to think but never teach you how to think. All of that is keeping you in a limited mindset, thus keeping you in slavery. But when one like myself experience alchemy, which is this spiritual walking that converts energy or the spiritual substance into the equivalent of whatever you desire in this world. When you understand that through an experience, that experience will help you to understand the true virgin birth. Because you would experience a birth from the skull and you will become one with the wind and you become invisible. And then you will understand how the visible reflects how the invisible, reflects itself in the visible. In short, what am I saying? Everything in this world is spiritual. The car you drive is spiritual. The money you own, it is spiritual. The house you live in, it is spiritual. Everything is spirit being condensed into matter. So when you say mind over matter, we think your mind is your spirit. Because you're a spirit. And you're just having a human experience. You're just living in a body. The body is not you. So, my brothers and my sisters, when you realize that the source of all supply is spiritual, then you will know why we would tell you to close your eyes. When you close your eye, what are you doing? You see, your eye is the gateway to your soul. So you're shutting out this physical three-dimensional wall and you're getting in to the fourth dimension, because this physical three-dimensional wall is keeping three dimension. But if you want to go beyond the third dimension, then you got to close your eyes and you have to learn to dream. What is the reason why you have to learn to dream? You know, people say, well, you have a goal, you have a dream. But when you were small and you was going to school, as a little child, I was teaching you and telling you, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. But it was only those who awaken out of the dream know for real that it is a dream. Therefore, it is the dream wall you must go into and be faithful to the dream wall, because you are spirit. Therefore, whatsoever you desire in this world, and you close your eye and you could imagine it, you could visualize it, you could affirm it, you could write it down, you could be specific, you could be definite about it. Whatsoever it is, you don't have to think about how, you don't have to think about when. You just have to do just like the farmer would do. The farmer will sow the seed. The farmer don't worry about how or when. He's going to get the sunlight, he's going to get the rain, and he's going to go through the process of death, burial, and resurrection. And then you will understand, unless a can of wheat falls in the ground and die, it abide it alone. But if it dies, it brings forth what? Much fruit. Why you think my life can bring forth much fruit? Because I died to my ego self, my carnal self. Which means I got rid of all form of conformity. Because the system is set up for you to conform. But you can only be transformed by what? The renewing of your mind. So to get this spiritual stuff, to become physical stuff, it have to be done how? Mentally. That's why, as I come to a close here, you have to realize that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. It is not literal. Neither is it secular history. Neither is it pointing to look outward. It's pointing to look inwardly. The kingdom of God is within you. Your God self is the life that is within you. That very life is your higher self. And you have to live from your higher self, which means you have to live from inside out. You live from the wall of the spirit to display and express for you the life you want to live in this physical three-dimensional world. It is as simple as that. You don't need to go on your knees and beg and plead to no man in no sky or no entity outside of yourself. All of that is a brainwash. That's why I'm saying to you, you could brainwash yourself from poverty and mediocrity and religious mentality, and brainwash yourself to your own true spirituality, knowing that you're a spirit having a human experience and that your true identity is your divinity, you're a divine being, and you can create your reality consciously. Therefore, you become a conscious and deliberate creator and create your life whichever way you want it to be, living a life of abundance, prosperity, good health, success, and a lot of money. You know what people could help in this world by having more money? The more money you can attract into your realities, the more people you can help, and the more upliftment and advancement you can bring to all of humanity. Getting rich and attracting prosperity is not just for you. It's not to impress anyone. It's not a show-off thing. We are here to serve each other. We are interconnected. And once you understand those things and you understand the laws that governs all of humanity, as a matter of fact, as I come to close here, go and check out the laws that governs all of humanity and the laws that governs all of the universe. Then you might have an idea of what I'm talking about, what I'm telling you, that the spiritual source of our supply is spiritual and it can be found within you. So it's your choice. You could go look on the outside. You could look for a man to come from the sky to save you. Or you learn to save yourself. So my brother, my sister, I can go on and on, but I think I give you more than enough there. So I'm going to come to a close. I want to thank you very much. Because my throat is scratching me right now. I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I definitely want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And I would also encourage you to get my latest book, which is called The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth. That will change your life forever and you'll start to bring forth a lot of brainchild. Whatever you want in this world, you can bring it forth if you really understand the Immaculate Conception. Okay? Also, I would encourage you to get my many other books like Your Mood is Your Fortune. Also, the spiritual recipe for better living. How to turn water into wine. Meditate to eradicate poverty. Can be proven wrong. 66 books of magic, the Overcomer's Bible. Plus more. Also, get my journals and work with them. Journal your life. And live in abundance and prosperity. Okay? Also, if you like to become a part of my Patreon community, we have a lot of information there by way of video. You can do so. You can start with $5, $10, $15. But those who are donating $20 or more, you have access to 2 courses. One is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And that's where I'm teaching that the sun parallels the human imagination. The human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there's no life and there's no light. And without the human imagination, there's anything made that was made. And you're told that the Lord thy God is a sun and a shield and no good thing with you withhold from you. You ever see the sun withhold its energy from all of humanity? Do you not realize that the sun is what powers all of humanity? Nature can't even bring forth anything without the sun. Okay, but let me say that. Get that. Feed on those videos and it will change your life tremendously. Also, that bonus course and self-concept is yours if you're donating $20 or more. And that bonus course and self-concept, when you really understand the concept that you hold about yourself, is what going to create your reality. And you start to change the concept you hold about yourself. And things start to change in your life. And it's not just going to happen just overnight. You have to understand your growth. Do you realize there was a time you couldn't walk? Do you realize there was a time you couldn't talk? And you grow, and expand and grow and expand. But the same thing with creating. You understand? So you have to understand that. And don't get gullible and think you're going to get overnight success. No. Remember, you have to give. It's going to come back to you. You understand? Give up your ability. Give up your talent. You give your calling. Okay? So I'll definitely encourage you to check out everything by going on all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do, because at the end of the day, the choice that you make in life is what will decide your destiny. So with that, Mr. I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.